Well, we know March 14th is coming up. Why is March 14th so special? It's Pi Day. Now, why do we celebrate Pi Day on March 14th? Well, the first three digits of pi are 3.14. 3 for March. Well, 14 stays 14, which March 14th, which is Pi Day. But here's how you're going to celebrate Pi Day in my class. Well, PIE doesn't mean that I'm going to eat pies with you. We're going to do PIE means principal inclusion exclusion. Now, if you don't know about the math I just said, we'll talk about that later. By doing a math problem, you'll see why this is so important in a minute. So I'll first read a problem. So in the show, there are 31 people who got this funny little circle of this one line sticking out. We'll call that ribbon number 1. 12 people got ribbon number 2. 28 people got ribbon number 3, and no people got no prizes. So let's see. Well, 8 of these super guys got ribbon 1, 2, and 3. 11 people got ribbon 2 and ribbon 3 and ribbon 1, and 9 people got ribbon 1 and ribbon 2. And finally, 10 people got ribbon 1 and ribbon 3. So first we'll use a Venn diagram before we move on to the fancy stuff. It's okay to do something stupid as long as you get the right answer. Because your stupid thing didn't work, I think that's really too stupid. Okay, so we'll start with a big box, the Venn diagram, to put everybody on the stage. Start with a big circle, another big circle, and finally another one. Okay, might be a little too small here, but it's okay. There you go. You gotta imagine that as a circle, but I think you can do that. Let's see what we'll call this. We'll call this ribbon 1. All the people here are in ribbon 2, and all the guys here are in ribbon 3. Okay, so we start with what we know most about. 8 people got all the ribbons. Start with 8. Now look at this little space. Well, this is where ribbon 1 and 2, where these guys overlap. Well, ribbon 1 and ribbon 2, let's see, ribbon 1 and 2, 9 people got ribbon 1 and 2. But of those, 8 people also got ribbon 3, so we have 9 minus 8, 1 person that only got ribbon 1 and 2. And let's see, look at this box, that's ribbon 1 and ribbon 3, where these guys overlap. Let's see, 10 people got all of those. 10 people got ribbon 1 and 3. Well, of those, 8 also got ribbon 2. That means we have 10 minus 8, only 2 people that got ribbon 1, only ribbon 1 and ribbon 3. Let's look at this box, this little thing. Well, got ribbon 2 and ribbon 3, that's where these guys overlap. Where's that? That's 11 of them. Of those, 8 also got ribbon 1, so that's 11 minus 8, 3 people that only got ribbon 1. That only got ribbon 2 and 3. Now let's move on to this box. Well, we know, how about this one? That's simpler because 8 plus 2 is 10 conveniently. And then 10, we add on a 1, that's 11. We subtract 11 from 31, we get 20. We're down to 20. And the guys who only got ribbon 2, let's see, 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 plus 3, that's 12. Subtract 12 from ribbon 2. Got 0. Now, you guys might be saying, oh, 0, that's incorrect. You did everything wrong. Actually, I didn't, because it's okay to have 0 in the place. So, I guess ribbon 2 is pretty easy to earn. Everybody got that. And something else. But anyways, move on to our last box. The guys who only got ribbon 3, let's see. Again, 2 plus 8, conveniently, we use a 10. And then we add on 3 to get 13. Subtract 13 from 28. We get 15, and finally, none got. We have 0 outsiders. The 0 just goes away. They don't really contribute to anything. Let's see, make some 10s. 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 plus 20 is 30. Write that down. Okay, 30. Let's see. 15 plus 3 is 18. 18 and 1, that's 19. We add 19 and 30. We get 49 people at the show. Okay, now we can't forget about this pi thing, this principal inclusion, exclusion, so we gotta talk about that too. Well, inclusion, well that means, you know what inclusion means, we include stuff in. Exclusion, we exclude stuff out. You see what I mean now. Well, we first start by adding ribbons that we're giving out. 31 will use ribbon 1, 12 have ribbon 2, and 28 have ribbon 3. 28 have ribbon 3. But this is going to count some of these people a whole lot. I mean, these people, they're all going to be counted 3 times. These other guys, all of them are going to be counted twice. So this is definitely not the correct answer. But, so that's where our subtraction comes in. We won't focus on the 8 for now because that's a little complicated. Let's focus on ribbon 2 and ribbon 3. Well, ribbon 2, they were counted once here and once here. They were counted twice, we gotta subtract them off once. We subtract off 11. And ribbon 1 and ribbon 2, here's the thing, these two, they don't overlap because, I mean, you might say, okay, we got ribbon 2 here, ribbon 2 here, these two overlap. You are wrong. But actually, I'm not again, because ribbon 2, this ribbon 2 goes in here. This ribbon 2 also goes in here. But these two, they're from 2 different spaces. These are 2 different groups. So just because they share the same thing doesn't mean that this doesn't affect our answer. Okay, got that down? Good. So just subtract 9 like usual. And 10, that's the same thing. We subtract 10 because they were counted once here and once here. We gotta subtract them off once. But what about the super dudes? Well, let's see how many times they're counted. Well, they were counted once here, and once here. They counted them 3 times. Subtracted once here, subtracted once here, subtracted once here. They were counted 0 times. Well, it's a little confusing about, are we gonna count them once or not count them? Or here's the thing, if we don't count them, then it's like this piece of information isn't there. It's gonna be like this little box that isn't there. So we can't ignore it. We have to like do something with them, right? We gotta do something. I mean, they're not invisible, so we gotta add them back in once. And sure enough, if we do this, if we do all the arithmetic, well, 12 plus 28 is 40. 40 plus 31 is 71. And 11 plus 9, okay, how about we add on 8? We add on 8, we get 79. Okay, take 79, well, 11 plus 9 is 20. 20 plus 10 is 30. So we're subtracting a total sum of 30. So you subtract 30 and sure enough, we get 49. So now that we know about all this principal inclusion, exclusion thing, I hope this subtraction thing would save you a lot of time in this Venn diagram thing, which might give you a little extra time to play your video games.